So, it is the evening in Russia and Libertad, and the most important thing about elections in Hungary, I think that they will do something wrong to social democrats and communists, because yes, these things are these crimes and crashes of plane are deliberate crimes. It is even not concealed. Yes. So these terrorists, they work brutally, committing massive murders and deliberate murders. And for example, these days I had not only hate crimes and desecration, yes, because for example they have been poking my eyes during almost 3 years. Every day they will they conducted hate crimes, and so just think a little bit, because for example I study not only military cryptography, but I'm a specialist in these things and economic. Yes, I think for some people it is obvious that I'm a professional in this field. Yes. So yes, I know. Normally, their steps, their crimes can be prevented, but not always. Because they can shift the scheme. But always remember, normally they want to hide under the name of Nazis, but these are not Nazis. These people are their own people, the people of each country who conduct criminal human experimentation, terror attacks, explosions, deliberate crimes and murders. So they just like to, pretend to be Nazis, like imitator, being an imitator or something. These people are really serial killers, okay? Just think a little bit. For example, I had no time to investigate it, at least, just a part of it. But so sorry. So these people are just criminals against humanity, and they have mass murders behind them. That's okay. And just 1 second, I need to cross the road. And yes, for example, I investigated elections. Soon, always remember that Kenya is connected to South Korea normally. And, for example, if I knew about the elections in Germany and Iceland, and soon will be elections in Sweden, and in August, I think, or September, yes, August, in Kenya, Barack Obama. So their schemes and strategies are very simple, but you must understand sometimes they use not fair methods. Okay, I'm not speaking about the position like Navalny, but yes, These people are not fair, and it's very sad. Yes, because at least years ago, they just held people in misery. Yes, with little salaries and things like this. But now they are killing people. Okay, they exterminate people. This is a genocide, obviously. And always remember, they need to have high ratings. They need to have high ratings. Even speaking about, thank you, grandfather, for the victory. But victory probably is mine. Yes, nothing more. I don't know. So, and yes, I need to investigate these things, but these hate crimes that I had, because they were always almost putting a sheet in my eyes during these days. They were acting like a miserable man, humiliating me and changing the hierarchy, just changing, because I'm the pioneer in human rights. I'm a military cryptographist. And if you want to have your children safe, in safety, you will have with me good relationship, okay? If you want to save your children, I will be honest to you, because we are pioneers. And don't tell me about, just, old school things and old school subjects. We're speaking about high technology and directed energy weapons, so I'm not kidding. I don't like to see people changing and shifting the hierarchy. Being a fucking shit, obviously. Being a fucking shit, and just underestimate people and human rights defenders as I am. What the fuck? So like in the movie about a comedy, Russian comedy about Hitler with Anna Simonovich, they were a man, Pavel Derevanko, was asking like a medium, oh, what do you have? Do you have a spot of wine? Did they touch you? And no, we just drank wine in the restaurant. Oh my God, so poor little boys. These are not men, okay? Just forget. So, without jokes, honestly, I'm just laughing at these people. And I'm not going to give them a pleasure and die, okay? Why should I die while these people will live? I don't understand. What should I give to these people? Nothing, because they are criminals against humanity. So never forget it, because they will use Stockholm syndrome. They will use your time. They will waste your time. They will just steal your money, steal your time, and do all the possible to stop you from real plans. So for me now, it's very interesting what is happening to Hungarian elections. Yes, for example, Armenia. Many people know Armenia, about their Armenian genocide. Yes, mass murders of civilians, innocent people. And one of the first countries who adopted this type of genocide was Uruguay. But for example, in my case and in case of Brasilia, they just act like rats. But many people know that they are in South America. There are a lot of red roots. Yes, La Ruta de las Ratas. And so, if you want to know the plan of globalists, you need to make the balance. You need to watch them. Not doing some criminal things against them, but analyze all their steps, analyze all their schemes, and together we are able to break this plans against humanity. So, I'm normally just speaking about Nazis, yes. They like to use their codes. They like to pretend be Nazis, but they are not Nazis. Okay? So, I'm speaking about not only the Second World War, yes. So, and these days they were very cruel to me because I hate, I remember these days when they were poking out my eyes day by day, and I had the feeling like they just, the feeling of, such great pain, such great pathophysiology, the pathophysiology of pain. You can't imagine every day by day, during years, this fucking shit committed hate crimes against me. And nowadays, they just came back when the plane in Guangzhou province, when the Chinese people had the crash plane. At 2:30 they had this crash plane, and I saw other things, but I need to prepare just obvious evidences, yes, to show people like they do these things, and like this. Поэтому немножко скажу, да. Вас пытали? Я говорю, нет, вы что, нас винчишкой облили. Вот это-то она и есть. И никогда не верьте, когда они будут вам говорить, да, вот эту чушь. Они часто любят покрываться под нацистов. Не верьте. Это сами вот эти и есть, да, которые разделяют, властвуют. Вот знаете, я над таким говно просто смеюсь, да, в хорошем плане. И никогда не верьте, забудьте про стокгольмский синдром, про трату времени. Всегда холодное сердце, холодный разум. Они будут делать все, что угодно, чтобы тратить ваше время. Они того не стоят. Винчишкой они обелились в ресторане. О, боже мой.